Hey guys, just want to take a second to thank you once again for backing the Kickstarter and spreading the word on that. I just want to take a few minutes this time, try out something new for the newsletter, and try and make some videos, talk a little bit about my process and whatnot. Today I figure I'll talk a little bit about storytelling and how I go about creating Sasquanaut, the scripts, and how I get to the point that you read the comic in hand. First and foremost, obviously, you get the idea. I'm not going to go into all the detail where the idea come from. Ideas come from everywhere. But we'll just take a quick look at my script writing process, which isn't revolutionary. It's not really different from a lot of people, but it might be different than some, and it's what I find works best for me. Let me switch over here. Uh, so you can see here I've got pages from my script. We're currently got them on Google Drive because I work between laptop and desktop. So this is a few pages from issue 3 that I'm working on. And as you can see, I tried to do what we call full script, which give a brief description of each panel. P1 obviously is Sasquanaut. Sas means Sasquanaut, and so it's up to Gabe to draw that panel. And depending on what all's happening in a scene, it may require more direction on my part and less. So I mean, this is mostly a talking head scene, so I don't have to get into too much detail. I trust Gabe to do what he does best. So panel 1, I'd say Sasquanaut. Gabe would go draw that, and then I write in dialogue here. And what I do a little bit differently is whenever I write a script, uh, I don't always have the final dialogue in my finished script. I try to just put enough dialogue in there so when Gabe draws it, he has an idea of what the characters are doing, what they're more or less saying, so he can get facial expressions and the acting for the characters drawn appropriately. And once I get through with the with the with the dialogue and script, and Gabe goes in and draws it, uh, I end up getting to a point where I'll do a pre-lettering pass. You can see here I've got printouts where pages from issue 3, I go in and do a quick lettering job with the current draft of the script. And as you can see in there, once I have that, I print them out, and then you may not be able to see. I start rewriting dialogue all throughout. It's a little blurry, but I start rewriting on the printouts because this way, once I have the dialogue on the page, I can see better how the page flows, because a lot of comic storytelling is in pacing. So you want to have a good pace through the page. You don't want to linger too much in one spot, or if you find yourself lingering, you might want to break up the text or rewrite it. And that's what I end up doing. I take that first draft of lettering and I just rewrite it on the fly by hand. And once I get all those rewrites done through the whole issue, I then take it into Clip Studio. I use Clip Studio for my lettering. It's got a lot of really cool features on there for word balloons and balloon tails, and I've been doing that for all of Sasquanaut. I used to use Photoshop and Illustrator, but I've been playing with Clip Studio for this series, and I've been enjoying it. I'm not quite great with special effects in Clip Studio yet, so I'll use an amalgam of all the different technology to make my special effects. Uh, but yeah, that's just a real brief run through of what I do and how I get the story going and written. Uh, this is a brand new feature I'm trying out. Hopefully, as I learn better how to operate all the equipment, and maybe I can make that camera focus a little better on stuff I show you. Uh, but yeah, hope this is helpful, and if you got any questions, just let me know. Have a good day.